Well, you join me for another video from the driver's seat of one of my cars in a petrol station. That can only mean one thing: it's road trip time. I've got another journey to do. It's about 200 miles today, so I thought I'd take this time my 1994 Toyota Celica GT-Four. This is the ST205 model. It's a Japanese import. I've just brimmed the tank. See, that's going up. And yeah, I did a similar sort of journey a few weeks ago in my 2004 Subaru Forester STI, so I thought today I'd take my Celica, mainly because the weather's quite bad. I would have taken the Jag if it was a nice day, but we haven't given the Celica a run for a long time, so let's give it a go. It should be all good. It recently passed its MOT with very minor advisories, so I'm not too concerned. I've had this car a long time now, over 10 years, so I know it quite well. So without further ado, let's crack on. Come with me on the road trip. It won't be terribly interesting. I'll get some footage of some grey roads, no doubt, and we'll see how we get on, and then when we get back we will do some MPG calculations and check the economy. Pub. If you're a fan of UK automotive YouTubers, you might recognise where we are just here. This is actually Harry's Garage Road. He drives down the road just here. It's quite a foggy day, and then he heads off down there. That's his road just down there. Can't see much obviously, it's so foggy, but maybe we'll go down there, take a look. This is how he squirts up the hill, just out of Burford. Here's the famous S-bend coming up from Harry's garage, and I think number 27, Jack, uses this position as well. Go round and then up the hill. Road this, I can see why they use it for testing. Yeah, it's a great piece of road this. Definitely recommend visiting if you're ever in the area. Usually there's a cracking view across this field, but you can see there's nothing at the minute. There's like a National Trust on the right here, and then the S-bends are just down there. Right, I've been for a quick wee. Car's doing fine. It's a horrible day today. This road was really flooded back towards Burford. So I think we're done doing our Harry's garage, Harry Metcalf impression, albeit with 0.1% of the budget now. So let's get on our way. Well, we're back at the petrol station where we started this morning. I've just filled the car back up with fuel. I've done the sums and we did 26 miles per gallon. So that's UK MPG. I did drive a little bit faster today than I did in the Subaru, but what did I get in that? I think it was 30 I got in the Subaru, so yeah, I think that's about right. Feels about what I'd expect in this car and what it's done previously. I did used to check the mileage quite regularly in this when I was, you know, regularly commuting in it when it was my only car at one point, and it is a really useful way to potentially spot problems with your car. before they become major problems. Say for example you have a lambda sensor that's getting a bit lazy. If you monitor your miles per gallon and you do regular journeys and you notice a sudden drop, or perhaps even a gradual drop in your average MPG for the same journeys, that can be an indicator of, say, a sensor starting to get slow. So if you fancy a fun-filled Friday night of logging all your fuel measurements and mileages and breaking out the Excel graphs, that's one way to spend it, I suppose. But yeah, car's been really good. Absolutely no problems. It's a good GT car, this car. Nice and comfortable. Nice and fast, obviously. You're in kind of the boost, over the boost threshold when you're kind of driving on the motorway in the UK, so it's kind of quite fun to drive around. And yeah, like I said before, I've had it for about 10 years now, and it's been really good. I think I'm going to keep it a little bit longer. And yeah, it was a fun drive today. It's good seeing the Harry's garage test route. I've not been up that way through the Cotswolds in a while, so that was a bit of fun. Shame about the weather though, but yeah, next time I think we will definitely try and make one of these trips be on a nice sunny day, and we will take the V12 Jaguar XJS and we'll see what that can do. I do have a trip computer in this car. You might have noticed this. It's an Arduino with a dual line display that's running software called, I think it's called MP Guino. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it basically tells you it's like a trip computer, tells you your fuel economy and things. And yeah, that looks like that is pretty much accurate, which is good. So yeah, here's to more happy motoring, and cheerio.